Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Happy Sunday to you, or Saturday evening, wherever you are. Happy something to you. It is the day after the night before. And no, I'm not talking about AJ getting absolutely banged up. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about football. And I'm talking about Tottenham Hotspur beating Brentford at home by 3-1. Listen, in this show, I want to talk about a word I use constantly, which I just feel like so many fans don't grasp the concept, is the word consistency. And it gets used wrong. The terminology is used wrong. And fans don't seem to care for it. And I find it truly, truly baffling at times. Tottenham Hotspur, good win yesterday. Really good win. No one's saying it wasn't. A win that, let's be fair, we should have beaten Brentford. Yeah, they make things tough. They sit in. They try and carve out that result. They did it to Man City last week. In the second half yesterday, they did it to us. But a game, nonetheless, that top half teams will say, we've got to beat Brentford at home. I thought Spurs yesterday in the first half was sensational. I thought we were sensational first half. And that first half is what I think fans have been saying we've been playing like all season, but haven't. That first half was different. I keep hearing, we've been creating loads of chances all season, but not really any clear-cut chances. Yesterday, I felt like nearly every time we went forward, something was going to happen. There was intensity. The pressing was fantastic. Look, we could talk about the goal in the first minute for Brentford, but let's be fair. Sucker punch. They did this to Man City as well. Not taking anything away from Brentford. It was a superb goal. Really good cross. Superb volley by Mbeumo, who I think is a fantastic player. But after that, let's be fair, the whole of the first half, well, up until about 35 minutes, Tottenham completely dominated. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, and I said it on my stream, Spurs could get a third and forfeit. We're flying, absolutely flying. And that was really good to see. And I think deep down, we kind of knew it wasn't going to be that same intensity in the second half. I don't know many teams that can play with that intensity for 90 minutes. It's a huge thing to do. It takes a lot of energy. So I think we kind of knew we had to get into the lead in that first half, and we did. We did. Look, I thought that it was really good to see Dominic Solanke get his first goal. Yeah, he's not going to get an easier goal in a Spurs shirt. But listen, as a striker, you've got to be there. You've got to be in the 6-yard box. The ball fell nicely to him. He's tucked it away. And we can't underestimate what that can do for confidence. What doesn't matter. Sometimes it can hit your ass going, what does it do for your confidence? Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? We've got a nice run of games. I say nice run, I mean a lot of games coming up in the next 30 days. A good chance for Solanke to solidify himself, and really start getting in and amongst the goals. So that was good to see. And a really good finish from Brennan Johnson. And look, Brennan Johnson, for me, I don't rate him particularly with his all-round game. I don't think, for me, is he a winger? I don't think so. Is he good at beating a man? No. Does he have the best control? No. But what he does do is he pops up with some goals. And that can't ever be disputed. Now, I've also grown up realising it's okay. Not everyone has to think a player is brilliant. And remember this, because in the next 5-10 minutes, I'm going to show you some of the good comments and the silly comments that I've received overnight. I'm going to show you because it goes to show those that are just realistic. Those football fans that aren't, oh my God, we're winning the league because we beat Brentford at home, or, oh my God, we're getting relegated. There is a middle ground. And there are those that don't like Ange, but celebrate the win because we should be beating Brentford. And there are those that love Ange that think, oh my God, this is the win that's going to catapult us to winning a title. And for me, there doesn't seem to ever be this place in YouTube football land where we all live in here. Yeah, where you can go, okay, well, look, like me, I'm not sold on the manager. I'm not sold on him, but I can live in here and meet somebody who is sold on him there, right? But what we do is we go to complete extremes. I'm seeing people saying, I don't know if we're going to win another game this side of Christmas. Of course we are. We're not a bad team. I've seen other people going, we're going to win every single game till Christmas. Well, of course we're not. We're not that good a team. But, there's kind of highs and lows to this. Now, what I'll say is this. before I bring up some of the comments, and we're going to talk about the game a bit more first, it just makes me laugh that as a Spurs fan base, we can't win that game and everyone just go, God, how good was that? What we have to do is, oh, see, you're in the mud. What? So it doesn't matter that I put a post out yesterday saying, I think we're going to win this game 2-1. All right, it was free. Or that I did my watch along and all the way through said, we will win this game 2-1. Right? No, you're in the mud because Spurs won a game. When did people become this childish? When did this happen? I don't remember before the internet. I don't remember being at a pub, being at a Spurs game, talking to people on the terraces, and people being like this. Yeah, people would talk before a game on the terraces. People go, I don't think we're going to win this one. Or I don't know, blah, blah, blah. People go, no, I think we will. A goal goes in, everyone's hugging, blah, blah, blah. Nowadays, it's used to beat people. Oh, Savva's in the mud. Tottenham beat Brentford. I don't think Savva ever said we wouldn't beat Brentford. Like, I'm saying it for the same for Qarabag. We're going to beat Qarabag. But when we beat Qarabag, it will be, oh, Savva's in the mud. We've got to grow up. Just as a society, as football fans, we've got to grow up. It's getting really, really ridiculous. And when I show you some of the comments as well, it beggars belief that some people are allowed to be behind a keyboard or allowed to live in this society with us. Look, I thought Tottenham were excellent first half. Should have got more goals. Didn't. That's fine. And for me, look, I'm going to say this. I thought that James Maddison was brilliant for the whole 90 minutes. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. And I think he's taken a lot of stick at the beginning of this year. But already, if I'm not wrong, is that 2 or 3 assists, 1 goal? I think he's averaging just under 1 goal contribution a game at the moment, something like that. I thought he was excellent when he came on against Coventry. I thought him and Kulu changed the game. He got a brilliant cross for the Porro goal against Leicester. He got another assist. I'm struggling to remember now. But, I feel like this guy was absolutely brilliant yesterday. And yesterday, it looked like Ange had tweaked a few things, which was really nice to see. Credit where credit is due. Right? This is the problem. This is the thing. I've been calling. I want to see tweaks. And yesterday, I did think that we saw some tweaks. Now, whether or not they're tweaks for the Brentford game or whether that's going to be things we see moving forward, I don't know because no other games have happened. But it was nice to see. I thought James Maddison had a lot more time on the ball in the midfield position he played in. He had loads of time on the ball. His pressing and work rate is second to none. For all those that say he's got an attitude and he's not interested, he won the ball in the midfield. He won the ball, gave it to Son, who passed it to Johnson for his good finish. And then his finish in the second half was absolutely sensational. Lovely. Goals like that can't be underestimated. When you're through on goal, that's where you see the quality of a footballer. And his dink was absolutely sensational. So for me, I just want to highlight that. I thought he was great. By the way, I thought Udogie was very good yesterday. Again, not being impressed with him this season. I thought he was very good yesterday. Hard to say about the back two because Brentford didn't have a lot of the ball in that area. But again, it looked much better. It looked much more consistent. Sorry, the dog is barking. It looked much more consistent yesterday. It looked like we were playing with much more intensity. Now, second half we came out. Yeah, I mean, it was difficult, right? Because you knew at some point in the game there was going to be a bit of a Brentford onslaught. And would I say it was an onslaught? Probably not an onslaught. But what I would say, sorry about that, what I would say is Brentford had their chances. Brentford had their chances. In the first half as well. At the end of the first half, Vicario, we'll talk about him in a minute. But, and Buemo had a really good chance. Fabio Carvalho in the second half. But on the run of play, I think we deserved the win. I think that it's a game we should be winning. It's a game we did win. And for me, this is what it's all about. Can Spurs use this now as a springboard to catapult into consistency? And this is really important for me. Yes, we can celebrate beating Brentford. Of course, people celebrate beating Brentford, of course. But there needs to be consistency. What we can't do is have a bad run of form win one game, and then everyone, I'm seeing YouTubers going, if you hate Ange, shut up, get out of it. And it's like, whoa. All right, we beat Brentford at home. We've beaten Everton at home. Let's calm down. Let the club now prove us wrong properly. Let's go on a consistent run where we're winning 4, drawing 1, losing 1. I'm not naive enough to think that we're not going to lose a game in 5 or 6 in a 5-6 game period. Let's see, can we do that? Can we put that run of form together to show, yes, it is working. Yes, it clicks. Because the buzzword I've seen a lot over the last 24 hours has been clicked yesterday, it clicked. All right, but it didn't click v Arsenal. It didn't click v Coventry. It didn't click v Newcastle. It didn't click v Leicester. Yes, we beat Brentford, but I'm just trying to, as always, keep my feet on the ground because this is what we do as a fan base. We get a win and everybody loses their mind and starts talking silly. Then those that are sensible and say, okay, cool, good win, 3 points. This is what it used to be like, right? You used to win a game before the internet. You'd win a game and go, brilliant, on to the next one, move on. Now we win a game and it's, oh my God, you've got to apologise to this player. You've got to apologise to the manager. Spurs are great. These people are in the mud. You're like, whoa, hang on. When we're losing loads of games, we're wrong. When Spurs win a game, we're wrong. It's like, hang on, this doesn't work. Let's keep a little bit of level-headed, decorum about us as football fans. You know, I'm seeing fans last night go onto YouTube channels talking about how Spurs were magnificent. We're coming for the big 3. And like, whoa, can we please put a run of form together before we start talking in this really, really silly way? So, yeah, brilliant win. No one doubted that. I thought we were a better team for the whole 90 minutes. Second half was a bit up and down. Players were getting tired. But all in all, it was a deserved 3-1 win, right? Could have been 4, could have been 5. But I just think everyone needs to calm down. And no more so than this. Yesterday, there's a fan channel, big up to this, and by the way, I've got no problem with them using me in their video. This isn't what this is about. There's a fan channel called Fan Reaction Football or something, Football Fans Reaction. And what they do is after a team, so Spurs, have had all their watch-alongs, they put together all the people reacting who do Spurs watch-alongs. And guys, girls, the thing is, for any of you that know me or have followed me for years, any of my friends or family know that I'm not a screamer and a shouter when we concede or when we score. I've seen people go, blah, 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 oh my God, we conceded, I don't do that. I've also seen people picking up their chairs, hitting the wall when we score, falling off their chair. Cool, do that. That's not me. I've never been that guy. Anyone will tell you, I don't watch football matches and leap out my seat or fall over or run around the living room, run around the pub, throw pint glass. I'm not that guy. But because I'm not that guy, apparently I don't support Spurs. I'm going to show you a few things. And now here's a selection of comments. Some are good. Some I really like. And I'll let you know the ones I like. Some are really, really silly. Some are sensible. And some you'll just look at and go, how has an adult written this? And you know that some of these people are adults, right? So first and foremost, it was brilliant. I got sent this yesterday. I thought this was hilarious. I got sent this yesterday. And look at this. So this was on a live chat yesterday. Big up Chris Cowlin. This isn't about Chris Cowlin or his guest, by the way. This isn't about them. This is about this comment. I wasn't even watching this, and someone sent this to me. Look, someone in the chat yesterday morning, bearing in mind, I'm not in the chat. I'm not on the show. The second Savva or Stel go live, I'm abusing the hell out the pair of them. Let that sink in, right? I'm abusing the hell out of pair of them. Now, first and foremost, it's not my fault that Justin, unfortunately, isn't very literate, right? You look at it. The second Savva or Stel go live today, I'm abusing hell out of pair of them. The hell out of the pair of them. But how mad is this? Not even in the show. They're not even talking about me. And this is what you get. There it is. I'm abusing the hell out of the pair of them. Guys, that's YouTube. That's somebody preempting abuse. I find it hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. When people go, oh, grow thicker skin. Sure. All right. Oh, you put your face to a camera, people have got a right to say what they want. Sure, but you've just witnessed people say, and I get those every day. I thought that was funny. I just thought I'd share that one with you. It was funny. Let's have a look at this one. Do you know what? This is one of the sensible ones. Big up Jason Scopes. Really like Jason. Absolutely. Sometimes sensible fans do prevail, and this is one of them. I did put in the chat on the watch along that now we need to start doing this against top 6 teams, not just bottom half, but nice to have 3 points and a smile on my face this evening. Come on, you Spurs. I couldn't have written it better. Absolutely, Jason. Now, why is it that we get sensible people like Jason that say, yeah, good win, but, and he is right, we now need to start doing that against, I'll go, not even the top 6, the top 10, right? But good to win and good to have a smile on his face. Now, I completely agree with him. Why can't everyone be sensible like that? Why does it have to be to the extreme? Right? By the way, these are mixed. How you'll see these comments are mixed. Some are good, some are bad. I really like that. I really like that. It's good, acknowledging that we won, showing support for the club, also acknowledging that, hey, we can't just keep beating bottom half teams. We've got to win them against the top 6 and the top 10. He's spot on. Now, here's one of the reactions to the fan reaction TV. This is what I love. Look at this. This is talking about me. Hang on, let me see if I can find the first one. So Savva is the only Spurs fan who isn't happy with the result. Ask me why. Now, first and foremost, I don't know who this clown is, but Savva is the only Spurs fan who's not happy with this result. I mean, first and foremost, I'll bring this back up and again. First and foremost, who said Savva's not happy with this result? Sorry, is this just some clown on the internet making up that Savva's not happy we beat Brentford? And other people go, yeah, he's not happy. What? Anyone who watched my watch along, what was I saying at 2-1? Go and get the third. Finish this game off. We dominated. Hey, no, don't worry about all that. Watch a fan clip channel, and because I didn't celebrate the way other people celebrate, I'm seeing other, because I'm not doing all that, Savva wasn't happy. All right. So then we get to this, right? I love these fans. He lives off negativity, the guy. So annoying. He lives off negativity. What? No, Savva lives off telling the truth about results. The guy is one of those negative energy kind of people you just don't ever want around you. Laugh out loud. I love this because if anyone who knows me in real life, I'm positive about everything, but I'll tell the truth about my football club. I love this. He's one of those negative. I wonder, am I negative when I'm raising over £20,000 every year for charity? Is that negative? I'm just asking. Apparently, that's it. I like the next one from Dean Drury. I mean, first of all, Dean, sort out your grammar. It's terrible. He is so sad of a person. Love that. He is so sad of a person. Am I? I've got a lovely house. I've got a lovely wife. I've got a good job. I've got money in the bank. I'm not in any debt. I haven't gone grey yet, and I'm 41. He's so sad of a person. He's really sad. Says internet troll Dean Drury with no picture. I love this. I find these hilarious. He's so sad of a person. Where's the next one? He enjoys it when we lose. When we lose, he doesn't enjoy it. He thinks Spurs are crap when we lose. How does he enjoy it when we lose? These comments are balmy, like from the lowest of the low. These people, I'm sure, have not gone to school, have not finished school if they did, couldn't have gone to college or university and have a job because they're so stupid. Like, what makes you look at somebody you don't know and go, he wants us to lose? Yeah. Spurs fan of over 40 years who's seen this club win European trophies and FA Cups wants the club to lose. Why? Why would I want us to lose? I'm annoyed when we lose. I'm annoyed that fans like these praise Spurs when we lose because it's embarrassing. You are the ones with the negative personalities, not me. I want to win. Unbelievable, these people. Unbelievable. Who was it? He wants to be proven right. I was right when I said this team is trash. Laugh of mine. I've never said this team is trash. I mean, this is what makes me laugh. I've never, ever, ever said this team is trash. Never. I've said I think we're a 6th, 7th place team. I've said we're a team that will beat most of the bottom half team. We'll struggle against a lot of the top half teams, and we will float around for years in between the 5th and the 8th position until we buy better footballers. I haven't said we're trash. So again, these people just come out with these idiotic things. We've done that one. Oh, that was the first reply to it, by the way. Savva's enthusiasm for the Brentford goal is far superior to when we score. What I love, if any of you go back and watch the watch along, go to the time of the Brentford goal. If anyone actually watches that, I was in a bit of a pickle because I was trying to get my feed. I was trying to get a stream. And by the time my stream had kicked off, which was a minute behind normal time, Brentford had scored. The chat was saying we'd scored. I was all a bit over the place. I wasn't really animated about it, like I wasn't really animated about the goal Spurs scored. I don't really get animated about Spurs scoring. I don't understand. It's just me. I don't understand when grown adults fall off their chair and shit like that. Each to their own. But for me, yeah, sure, you score a goal. I like it. I want to talk about it, but I don't go mad. Each to their own. I'm not telling other people how to celebrate. But apparently I didn't celebrate properly. I didn't celebrate. My enthusiasm wasn't right. Look at the 20 dickheads that liked it. It's unbelievable. Go back and watch it. I love that. Savva hating every goal. The Ange hate is real. There you go. He lives off negativity. That's how he gets views. I can't keep explaining to people that if I was more positive, my channel would have more than 13.7k followers. I can't help explaining. Anybody who gets this, you look at all the channels that have got loads of subscribers, right? Nearly all of them say very lovely things all the time, no matter if we win or lose, right? Or they are outrageous. Someone like an X. I love watching X. He's so funny. Someone like an X who's outrageous. But if you tell the truth, people don't like it. These comments show that people don't like it. This is how dumb, right? Let's have a look. This is how dumb people like this are, right? I call them out Archibald Pro. Look at them. None of them have got a real photo of themselves. Why is that? Because they're all mongs. Archibald Pro, Hotspur Ash, England Mr. T. What an idiot. Dean Drury, right? Mafellows, Hotspur Ash again, Matt Drayton. These people make you laugh. Me being honest about the club actually gets me these types of message. It doesn't get me more views. These people are absolutely crazy. Let's look at this one. No, we've done that one. I love this one. Whoever this twat is, I'll call it out. Matt Stewart 6108. Look, again, no photo. No photo, of course. He doesn't want people to see how dumb he is. Stop trying to be Lee Gunner. But. Now, what I love about it, I get this all the time. Stop trying to be Lee Gunner. First of all, I didn't realise Lee Gunner was the only football fan who was allowed to be honest about his football club. I didn't realise that. Second of all, I get on with Lee Gunner. So calling me Lee Gunner, I don't know if it's meant to be a cuss or what. Thirdly, I left a little voice note for Lee Gunner this morning, asking him, what have you got to say, Lee, about all those that say Savva is the Lee Gunner of Tottenham? Let's see what he says, because he'll find it funny. Because he'll say, look at the state of these people. And I'll agree with him. It's crazy. Stop trying to be Lee Gunner. So what? Because I have an opinion, because I don't always just think everything is marvellous, stop trying to be like Lee Gunner. It just makes no sense. I don't understand our fan base at all. I don't understand these idiots that just go, oh, I'm going to say the first thing that comes to my mind because I can't use big words and can't actually put across elegantly what I want to say. It's just crazy. There you go. I love this one. You need to seek help, mate. You need to seek help. I love this. Because I said that Spurs were dysfunctional against Coventry and papered over the cracks. At M R6L-05I, I mean, look at the state of that, right? Has said, I need to seek help. Like, what are we doing? When did the world get like this? When did people this dumb become the norm? When did this become the normality in life? Look, I've got a few more to show you, but I get hundreds of these a day. It's absolutely frightening how stupid the human race is at the moment. Then we get to a sensible one. Bang on. Keep the faith. At too darn soulful. Agreed. Absolutely sensible. The next challenge is the consistency. Bang on. I love the tempo and pace of the first half. Where has that been, boys? More, please. Again, look at this. Look at this comment for how sensible it is to balance up some of the stupid comments. Yes, consistency. Why is it our fans and YouTubers don't want consistency? They want to see one winning. What's that? I mean, look, you think that's our first win since Everton. It's our first win since Everton in the Premier League. And everyone, oh my God, those that hated Ange, get out. You don't understand Ange ball. All right, but when we see that yesterday, cool, that's good. I haven't seen that yet and elsewhere. So it's just absolutely crazy what's going on. Followed by this. Like, it just, again, we get so carried away. Football-wise and team-wise, we are superior to Man United. We should be winning that one, as they are not a great side, in my opinion. Now, this isn't a horrible message, but I went back to this message and said, sorry, why are we superior to them? I said, this is a team that in the last 2 years have won the League Cup and the FA Cup, and they're level with us in the league table. So I asked, why are we superior? The response I got was something along the lines of, oh, what? So because they won the league and FA Cup means they're unbeatable. And I just sit there and I said to myself, I actually showed this little section to my wife yesterday when I was sitting there. And I said to her, look at this. I went, look how this person has taken my comment of saying, why are we superior, to this guy saying, you think they're unbeatable. And it's like, what? Who said they were unbeatable? I just said, I don't think we're superior to Man United. There's nothing that suggests we're superior to Man United. Man United, I'm not saying they're the greatest team in the world. Man U, if anything, are very much like us. Some good games, some poor games, very inconsistent. The difference is they win trophies, right? So no one's saying Man U are brilliant, but I think they're as inconsistent as we are. But again, you get these comments where you think, sorry, what have you heard me say that suggests I've said that? It's absolutely mad. Big up Jack Herbert. Love Jack. Again, a very sensible one. Said a much needed win. And hopefully now we can start to build some momentum and consistency. Again, look how sensible the people are that say good win, consistency. Everyone's using that word. I do think that was our best performance of the season. Me too. A bit sloppy in patches, yes. But we did play some good stuff at times. The sentiment's absolutely spot on, Jack Herbert. Yes. Why is it not okay to say that? Why instead of seeing that, do we have to have, oh my God, Ange ball has clicked. Everyone in my comments yesterday, Savva, what you saw today was Ange ball. It's like, oh, stop. First of all, people who call it Ange ball, it's cringy. Second of all, cool. All right. Why didn't we do that to Arsenal or Newcastle or Coventry or Leicester or the games we lost at the back end of last season? Consistency. Let's see that for the next 6, 7, 8 Premier League games. Then I'll jump on board with this train. Then I'll get excited. But what I can't do is see a team that does this, right? And then go, oh, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. There's got to be some consistency. And you've heard that word consistency all the way through this show. You're going to hear it a lot from me. You've heard it for years. And just to back up that you've heard it from me for years, if I go back to one of my first ever pictures, this is the first picture I've got on my YouTube. It was funny because Ben Kaufman did this. Look at that. This was from 2 years ago. Context and consistency, bitches. So, 2 words for me that are lost on football fans. Context and consistency. Big up Ben Kaufman for that for many. That was 2 years ago, big Ben K. Where are we? So we've had some abusive ones. We've had some stupid ones. We've had some really sensible ones. We did this one. Yeah, we've done that one. Sorry, we've done that one. This one. No, we've done that one. I love this one. My favourite one, though, is That's How He Gets Views, the Muppet. Like, Jesus Christ, I'm only talking about Tottenham. I can't believe in any other walk of life you'd walk up to someone and go, you're a Muppet. Like, in what world do these people live? Who does this? It's why I can't really go into too many Spurs chat channels, Spurs YouTube channels. The moment I go into Jacob's chat, the moment I go into Irish Dave's chat, the moment I go into Spurs THSC Till I Die chat, whoever it may be, I go into their chat, Henry's chat, Sean's chat, and it's just abuse. Oh, here's this negative prick, here's this Muppet, here's this wank. It's like, whoa, like, it's absolutely madness. Absolute madness. Done that one. Love this. Sydney Moo. This is what I love. Again, look at this. No name, no picture. These people are everywhere. Cynical, negative, whinging armchair managers at it again. I love this. First and foremost, right? People like Sydney Moo watch YouTube channels. People like all of you lot watch YouTube channels. People like me watch YouTube channels. We watch YouTube channels so that we can see what people are saying about our club, right? Not everyone is going to have the same opinion. So because somebody didn't have the same opinion as this guy, it's cynical, it's negative. But my favorite part of when people like this, when idiots like this, I'll say idiot, again, no face, no picture. I said, come on my channel and chat to me. No, bottled that, didn't he? Right? When people say whining armchair managers, love this. This is how dumb these people are. And so many people say it and they're all dumb. Whether or not, whether or not, let's say the next Spurs manager, let's just say the next Spurs manager is Zinedine Zidane, for argument's sake. Whether or not you love Zidane and I hate Zidane, and I don't. Whether or not you love Zidane, I hate Zidane. We're all armchair managers, aren't we? Whether or not you love the football and I hate the football, we're all armchair managers. Our opinions are all that of armchair managers. So this notion that, oh, you're only an armchair manager if you don't agree with the masses. It makes no sense. So people were looking and going, oh my God, I love this style of play. Couldn't I turn around and go, oh, you're just an armchair manager, you don't know? Or is it only works if you say something positive, you're not an armchair manager? It just makes no sense. These people make no sense at all. So I had a back and forth with this guy, and it just made me laugh. I kept saying to him, all I'm doing is presenting evidence. And he couldn't get it. I've seen that one. This is the funny one. And if anything goes to show how funny it is in football now, how reactionary from one game, how reactionary from one goal fans are, this is it. First and foremost, I'm going to say the word consistency to you before you see this. And then you'll know straight away. Things like this going around the internet. Someone sent this to me. Brennan Johnson apology form. Now, I'm not going to read all of the stuff. I've seen things like that, and I say, what are we talking about? Right? What happens to footballers having to be consistent for a period of time before they are praised? Why is it a player scores a goal and, oh, he's shut the doubters up? Has he? Not just Brennan Johnson. Could be anyone, right? Let's say Valise comes back to Spurs. He plays 5 games, doesn't score. People get on his back. Now, by the way, by getting on the back, not abuse, criticising his football ability. If in the 6th game Valise scores and somebody goes, you're in the mud. He scored. He shut you up. Think how silly that is. Think how irrational that is. If Valise came back and got 7 goals in 7 games, you go, all right, there's something to this. If over the next 20 games, you got 15 goals, you go, he has really shut me up. Look at this. Look at this form. Look at this consistency. But what we do is, we've got fans like this. I've got nothing against these people, but a Brennan Johnson apology form. Let's be fair. Brennan Johnson did nothing against Coventry. Good finish at the end. Really good. Goals win games. I thought he was awful yesterday. Scored a very good goal. Other than that, I thought he squandered loads of chances. I didn't think he was that good. Good goal. But Surely you say, okay, right, now use these 2 goals, Brendan, for a bit of confidence. Kick on, move forward. But instead it's, apologise to him. He's shut up the doubters. Are we going to do this game by game? Is it one game somebody's the worst player in the world, the next game they've shut up their doubters? What happened to consistency? Yeah? What happened to it? If Erling Haaland doesn't score for 2 games, people start writing about it like it's a travesty. Erling Haaland needs to end 2-game goal drought. I don't know. He's got 100 and 100, isn't he? That's what we do, right? It's just crazy. So because I'm not irrational, because I don't fall off my chair and go mental when we score goals or concede goals, I'm not a Spurs fan, and it makes me laugh. Look, I'm going to show you this. All I want, and forget the Europa League games for a minute, please. Right, Premier League wise. We've got Man United away next week, followed by Brighton away, followed by West Ham at home, Palace away, Villa at home, Ipswich at home, City away. And that takes us to Premier League games up to the end of November. Now, all I want to see is that from Man City, what's that? 1, Ipswich 2, Villa 3, Palace 4, West Ham 5, Brighton 6, United 7. All I want to see is a football fan. So don't let anybody tell you my opinions. This is my opinion right here. Clip this. This is my opinion. Not what the idiots show you. Not what these dickheads show you. Not what these idiots show you. Right? Not what this idiot show tells you. This is my opinion. For me, I am not sold on Ange Postecoglou from a consistency perspective. There are patches where I think this is great. There's a lot of it where I go, okay, this is poor. For me, I need to see that, just me, all melted together to become a consistent way of playing. So if in the next 7 games, I'll sit here and say this to you now, if in the next 7 games, Spurs win 5, draw 1, lose 1, draw 1, lose 2, but win 5, whatever it is, I will turn around and go, yes, there's some consistency there. If we win 1, lose 1, draw 1, win 1, lose 1, draw 1, I will still have questions. I might still have questions at the end of it, but I'll start to come around a bit more to, all right, this is great. But for me, I think I'm well within my right as a fan to say, cool, good win yesterday, much needed win, but I need to see some consistency. I apologise to anyone if I'm not animated enough with the goals. It's just not who I am, right? It's not who I am. I apologise to anyone if I don't do enough videos with titles saying scary Spurs and unbelievable Spurs and Postecoglou's going to win the lot. I apologise. It's not my style. If I don't believe it, I won't write it or say it. But we need consistency. And I'm going to wrap up this show by saying this. By the way, there are loads of sensible people. Loads of sensible people like Too Darn Soulful, like Jack Herbert, like Jason Scopes. These people are very sensible. But there's just too many silly people in the fan base. So the next time you see someone write something about me or say something, message me on YouTube and ask me if I said it before these idiots win. Tottenham Hotspur got 3 brilliant points yesterday. But you know what? It's a game we should be winning. It's 3 points and we move on. We now move on. Man United away, Brighton away, West Ham at home, Palace away, right? These games now, we have to win. I'm not saying we have to win the next 7, but we have to now put some consistency together that when we get to that Man City game, that when we get to the end of November, we're sitting there with everyone else in that mix, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. We need to be sitting in that mix within a few points. What we can't do is win a game like yesterday, then lose 2 of the next 3. That's all I've said. I think that's pretty sensible. Some people think it's mad. Look, all I want, hey, just people, keep it sensible. Don't let these idiots win. Keep it sensible. And look, I wake up to these comments now and go, oh, look at this. I used to get offended by them. Now I'm like, look at this. But I wanted to show you because people who just out there go, oh, people need thicker skin. I know that the Irish Hotspur's been getting abused this week, and Jack from the Irish Hotspur, Dave from the Irish Hotspur. And you think, what? Why? Henry, Been getting it all week. What is wrong with people? You want YouTubers so that you've got somewhere a platform to talk football, but then you just want to abuse them. It just doesn't make sense. Just let YouTubers say their piece. If you don't like someone's content, just shuffle along to the next one. Guys, girls, much love. Look, onwards and upwards. I think we should beat Karabag. They done well last year in the Europa League, but we should have enough to beat them at White Hart Lane. It'll be interesting to see what team he puts out. I'll have some videos between now and then, but I will do a watch along on Thursday night for the Europa League. Take care. Enjoy your Sundays. I'm going to go and have a roast dinner, and I'm going to watch Brighton versus Forest, and then Man City versus Arsenal. And I'm going to go and put an acca on. Take care, everyone. Much love. And I'm so sorry that I'm so sad in life. I can't help it. I'm just so sad. Take care, everyone. See you later. And as always, come on, you Spurs. Yes, I do want Spurs to win.